welcome back to episode 7 of my Warcraft story. Today we're on Sankros, my beautiful warlock. Don't need to say his affliction because it doesn't really matter in here. Yes. So, got a bit ahead of myself today and managed to kill the first boss already. So that's all good. Didn't really drop a lot. So onwards and upwards. So what I'm going to talk about today is a little bit of housekeeping first. I did specify on my last video, which is a few days ago now, that I'm taking a little bit of a short break, probably for 4 or 5 weeks. Now, I don't mean I won't be releasing any content, but there will be a lot less content on the channel. Maybe a lot less PvP stuff. I'm just kind of waiting for the next expansion now, really. I think my videos have maybe got a little bit samey and stuff like that, and so I will still be releasing the odd one or two PvP videos, so please don't unsubscribe. And there is a lot of stuff going to be coming out for BFA. Really looking forward to that. I'll, in no shape or form, going to dilute the channel. Hopefully it will be better. Yeah, so in BFA, looking forward to probably going to be doing like a leveling series. I'm not even sure. Let me know down below here, what class you're going to be leveling first. I probably will do my warlock because he's my main, and probably going into BFA he will remain my main. And we probably don't know this, but he is the most sought after videos on my channel. I'll probably get double the amount of warlock people watching my warlock videos than I do any other class, so it seems sensible that's the way I should go forward. So probably what I will do, this isn't all concrete, all made, all sort of set in stone as it were, but what I probably will do is yeah, level Sankros first and start doing some PvP that way. But I'll probably do a road to 120. It'll have probably a similar name to that, road to 120 or something like that. So yeah, you can enjoy my adventures through Zenzul. It'll probably be in the entirety as well, so it will probably be the whole lot. Obviously it won't be like this or an unexpected journey. It'll be like, you know, I'll be recording everything and it'll probably be coming out daily. And I will still hopefully be doing some PvP videos on my warlock as I go to 120. That is the hope, and obviously see how they fare in BGs, the class, as and when we yeah, go through the levels. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, so it probably will be Sankros that I do this on. I can't see myself looking at any other class really. And yeah, see what they're like getting to 120. From what I've seen of what they're doing, because I'll probably be playing Affliction. I really will be doing some demo warlock videos as well, because demonology, if you don't know what demo means, looks like a lot of fun. They've completely restructured the way the class plays, because the class really isn't fun in PvP, in my opinion, at the moment. So yeah, there will be some, if you are a fan of demonology or you want to see something a little bit different, yeah, that will be happening, I imagine. And so we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm really pumped for BFA now. What is it, two months away, 2.5 months? Really looking forward to getting that done. And of course, then seeing what they've done to the classes. Not sure what I'm gonna. I'll probably be my hunter, my shadow priest, stuff that I generally play most of the time first. But you never know, there might be a little gold nugget of class. I tell you the thing. I know this is my Warcraft story. I'm going to be talking about this probably most of the episode today, due to the fact that it's on my mind, and I don't really want to just do an individual video of me talking about what I'm going to be doing in the future, because it just seems this is the forum to do it while I'm running around trying to get Invincible's reigns. Yeah, so the reason I played my hunter so much in this expac is because I really enjoyed the synergy of marksmanship. I thought it worked really well. It was probably the best iteration of hunter that I've ever played. I've always got my hunter to max level and I've always PvP'd on it, but I just felt this expac, it really worked well. Really enjoyed playing it, still do to this day. Hence me, I'll probably say it's the second or third most amount of videos that I've done. It wasn't particularly strong. I wouldn't say hunter has been strong this expac. And the other two specs, beast mastery and survival, well, survival was a bit of an abomination. I thought I could see what they were trying to do. In my opinion, it just didn't really work. Melee hunter's a good idea, really good idea, and it's quite a brave decision, I think, for Blizzard. But for me personally, nah, they just weren't very strong. Not saying, oh, you know, I have to play all the classes that are strong and all the classes that flavour them up, because I don't, because I play all the classes. It's just that I felt it didn't work well for me, that particular spec. And beast mastery is the same. On my hunter, I don't mind on my warlock, but I don't really like pets that much. I just think they're a bit buggy and a bit annoying, really. And yeah, so that's why I kind of played that quite a lot in this expac and done a lot of videos. But hopefully, come BFA, I will be able to do a lot the same classes, but a lot of the different specs. I'm looking forward to maybe expanding that. I mean, most of my characters I just play the one spec. I've done a little bit with my shaman and stuff like that and my druid, but not as much as I like. I'd like to maybe, you know, 1 week release a druid balance and the next week feral and stuff like that. But if the classes don't sit well with me, then I won't be able to do that, because it's just like, oh. And of course you got, I don't know, what is it, 12, 13 classes? All those different specs to learn. And I don't know, in this day and age they're not particularly hard, but you know, it's a ball ache, innit? It really is. It's a ball ache to do it all though. But so we'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of pretty much the decision I've made. It will be Sand Crotus that I'll be leveling first. Pretty much made my mind up talking about it now. And he is my favourite character to play. Always has been one of my favourite characters to play. My Shadow Priest has always been up there. My Hunter's always been up there. And so there we go. I hope you will be aboard for that. So even though I am taking a little bit of a break over the summer, and I spoke about it. Hello. I spoke about it in my Unexpected Journey episode 30. If you haven't seen it, why not go and watch it, and that will explain a little bit more about it. But it's due to the fact that I'm a big soccer fan, football fan, and the World Cup starts tomorrow, and there's 3 games on a day, and I work full time, and you know, have a missus and stuff like that, so it's going to be quite difficult to do a lot of videos. Obviously I can do like a block and sit there and do 3 or 4 in a day when I've got a day off and stuff, but I will be, just for this period. Everything else, much to people around me's annoyance, kind of goes out the window when the World Cup's on, because I just enjoy watching the games, and unfortunately I'm one of these people that I have to watch them all. A bit like Pokemon, you have to catch them all, but it's the same sort of thing for me. So I'm not neglecting the channel per se. As I said, there still will be content. This will be coming out every Wednesday without fail. Unsuspected Journey will be coming out without fail on a Sunday, so that'll still be happening. And I do appreciate the fact that they're the most least viewed videos I do. But as I think Legion winds down, I think everyone's seen everything before. You know, there's only so many times you can run Battlefield Gilneas on your Warlock, or Strands of the Ancients and stuff like that. You know, there's only so much you can do without things becoming a little bit samey. So hopefully it'll be. So stay with the channel, stick with me. That'd be really, really cool. You know, don't unsubscribe. You always just give it up. Well, I really haven't, but I will be looking at doing, not because that's putting myself down. I'm not doing that, but it's not more interesting content. But maybe doing a little bit more editing and stuff like that with my videos, and making my Warcraft, my PvP videos a little bit more concise. I.e., you know, not having to see me die 15 times and sitting at the graveyard and stuff like that. But I just haven't really got to grips with the. I've got a Sony Movie Maker and stuff like that, so I have got the tools to do that job. I just haven't really got to grips with it thus far, and I need to have a bit of time, sit down with it, and work out how to make videos better, which I will do. That is a promise I will make to you and myself going forward. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens, but it's all good, no problems. I'm not hey, what the hell, what the hell? Oh. Okay. Door shut again. Never had that before. All the times I've run this, which is about 648 now. It's probably a slight exaggeration, but I only, to be honest, I only run this once a week when I'm doing this video. I think I've probably twice, maximum twice a week. I just get bored and get a little bit disheartened the fact that the bloody thing doesn't drop. Yeah, so going forward, really looking forward to BFA, as I said. I don't want to keep going over the same point, but from what I see of it and what I read about it, looking forward to doing all the content, really, even some dungeons and that. They look a lot of fun. They've really kind of done some good work. Okay, door's in a different place there. It's good, isn't it? Yeah, so looking forward to getting into the Zandalari zones and Kulturas. Might even do one from the Zandalari side and one from the Kulturas side, because obviously I've only got one Alliance character, and that's my priest, and he will remain Alliance. So maybe I'll do one from the Kulturas side and one from the Zandalari side, which might be quite interesting to see. And you know, some people that watch my videos might not pick up the expac straight away, maybe a few months down the line. You know, it's going to be out for 2 years, there's no real rush, is there? So I just slurping my tea. Yeah, so looking forward to that. I've kind of gone a little bit of a tangent at the moment, due to the fact that I was kind of, what's the word? A little bit of soul searching with the channel, where I wanted it to go and what I wanted to be. Because I think you get to a point, and I mentioned this again in my last video, and I would like to say also a big shout out to Doomhauser Scallywag for his great comment. He's a good guy, and I just want to say thank you for your comment, mate, and really appreciate it. He articulated a very nice long comment for me, and being an ex-YouTuber himself, trying to give me a little bit of advice, and I really appreciate it, your advice, mate, and I will be taking it on board, and I probably will be conversing with you as and when I can, maybe having a little chat with you about stuff, but yeah, so I think you, when you do these videos, I just wanted to, really, I've never done that on this character, bloody hell, okay. I think when you start off a YouTube video, you can go one or two ways. You can just be a bloke like me, you know. I'm not, when I started playing this game, I was in my 20s. I'm really not in my 20s anymore. I don't really want to sit there and talk about how old I am, but you know I'm not 20, 22, 24. So when I started playing this game, I just wanted to play it for fun, and I thought I really enjoyed playing this game, and I've always loved YouTube. I've loved YouTube since it came out. The whole kind of freeform thought process of people creating. I'm quite a creative person myself. Probably don't apply myself enough to it, but as in my IRL. But yeah, but I've always enjoyed making or thinking about making videos, and then when I finally did, it was a little bit of, it was cool. It was absolutely ace. I started off really well. Got to, it's very disconcerting when you've when you start off and you're kind of thinking, right, I know what I want to do, I know how I want to play this, but I think if you go into it like I did, where you just sort of go, alright, I just want to, which I've mentioned many times on my videos, I just wanted to go in and play Warcraft and record it, and that's what you do. But then you kind of, when people start to watch it, it does funny things to you. When people start to watch your content, you're kind of thinking, right, okay, what am I making these videos for? What do people enjoy, kind of thing. And so you could sort of, as I said earlier, I didn't know what people would like to watch, right? You don't. You can sit there and be objective and say, right, okay, this is what people like to watch, but you don't know. I could have done these. I think my first ever video was a priest video, shadow priest video, and I'll be honest, not a lot of people watch my shadow priest videos. Now I think I'm quite good at my shadow priest. I've played it, as I said, I've got to rank 10 in vanilla, so I've played it PvP wise probably more than any other character, apart from my warlock. They're pretty neck and neck, I say now. But yeah, but not a lot of people, and I look around at the other people that make Shadow Priest videos, and not a lot of people watch Shadow Priest videos. Not a lot of people either play Shadow Priest. You don't see that many really in Battlegrounds. You see the odd one or two, but I wouldn't say they're up there with Paladins or Spurgs. Because obviously it's a Spurg expansion. If you don't have Spurg, it's for me Demon Hunters. It's just on acid most of the time, which is cool. It's the play style, which is all good. Yeah, so I didn't know what people would watch. You don't. But then I realised pretty damn quick, because it kind of smacks you in the face after a week. Wow, people were, I'm not saying hundreds of people, because I've only got, I think, 147 or something subscribers, but people really liked my Warlock videos, which is handy, because I think because I play my Warlock more than anything else PvP wise. I've always liked the fiction. I just think it's cool. It's good being many times I've shouted my head off about the fact that you get melee trains and stuff like that, but man, they hit pretty hard, and they're pretty badass Warlocks in every single way. They look cool. I think especially if you're playing undead, you can't be an undead Warlock, and and you can't be an undead Warlock. 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 And you can't be an yeah, I don't know. It's just good fun playing a war, and I was quite lucky that that's what people liked to see me play. So obviously, I think my Warlock videos outstrip every other class I've got by about 2-to-1 videos I've made. Yeah, so that started off really, really well, you know. It's like, this is good. My Warlock videos are doing really well. For me, I think one of my videos now, and it doesn't sound like a lot to someone that's got a lot of subscribers or you know, it's been around the block for years, but for me, I'm not Nixon or someone like that. Yeah, one of my videos has got 4,000 views, and that's a lot. That is a lot for a little channel like mine. And I know it's weird because I kind of watched that video, and I've watched it since, and it was sat there with my partner and said, I don't understand what's so good about this video that maybe I haven't done on other videos. There is one instance in that video where I'm up against a paladin and a demon hunter. It's a video called The Broken. If you haven't seen it, it's in my playlist. But not trying to dig up the video, but I'll tell you what. At the end of this video, I'll put a little link on it so you can see that video. But there is a bit in that video where I go up against, Temple of Cotmagoo. Obviously it's PvP, and I go up against I think it's a paladin and a demon hunter. Don't get me wrong, these are probably not, I don't know, they're not arena players or anything. They're just two guys, and they I beat them both, so it's a 2-on-1 really, and they were both whacking me, and I killed them both. And that's quite a difficult thing to do on a warlock, kill 2 melee at the same time. So obviously that's a good thing to happen, and I don't know whether that's why it's popular, because obviously it's thrown up on suggested and YouTube pushes that video. I don't know why they pushed that video. I've got another couple of videos that are on like 1,000 plus, but nothing compared to, even now, you know, I still get a lot of views on that video. It's odd. It really is odd, but who am I to argue? So that kind of really pushed the channel initially, and with that video, yeah. So I had three Russians are coming. Also the Broken, and another one which I can't remember the name of, and but yeah, professional to the end. And they all like rocketing up, you know, like 500 views, then 1,000 views and stuff like that. And then you get to a point where it just plateaued like that. I don't, as I said in my last video, I don't know whether it was to do with the fact that it's summer, but then all of a sudden everything just went boom like that. You know, then I got like no subs in 8 days. And it's weird because when I started this, I wasn't doing it for that. I was doing it because I enjoyed doing it. But little things like that start to creep in. You know, you think, well, okay, I've managed to get this going. I've managed to start this. What do I actually want to get out of it? You know, and is it just 3-4 years down the line just to be doing the same thing? You know, in 4 years' time, could I see myself being 130 or whatever level you are, running Temple of Cotmagoo? I don't know. So obviously I've done a little bit of soul searching over the last couple of weeks, and I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure what I want to do with the channel, but I'm just going to keep going, and I said I'd give this a year. I think this has been 5 months. I think I started in February. What is it now? June? 4 or 5 months? Maybe late January. Anyway, something like that. And yeah, so I still really don't know what I want to do with it. I don't know whether I want, but I think it's you can do it for yourself to a point, but then after that, if no one's watching it, I couldn't imagine doing like a daily video where no one's watching it. And then you also think, well, you know, in a year's time, the people that are subscribed now that are interested in Warcraft might be playing, I don't know, Wild Star in a year and not want to watch this sort of stuff. So it's difficult within a niche, which I am. Obviously, I'm a Warcraft player and I've only played Warcraft. It's difficult in a niche to think, well, you know, in a year's time, will the same people still be interested in the same content? And then I also think, well, would I? You know, would I want to sit there and watch that? Which I do, because I've been subscribed to some people for years and years. But yeah, so that's the kind of impasse that I'm at the moment. Just trying to sort of really work out where I want the channel to go. Whether I'm just gonna sit tight, stick at it, and then just see what happens, or you know, obviously then, but you can make things happen. You can do better content, you can do this, you can do that, you can do better editing and stuff like that. So we'll see, but that's kind of where I am. It's it's a little bit strange situation to find yourself in, but I'm enjoying it, and I will carry on doing this and as much as I can. Oh, what did I get? Shut up. What did I get? Arcus. Oh, brilliant. I got. That would really annoy me, right? If you were running this as like relevant content, and all that dropped on the heroic is Arcus, Great Staff, Antonidas, and the same staff drops twice. I suppose it's alright if you're a caster and you got that staff and you wanted it, but that'd really be a ball ache for your melee. I think that's probably why I don't raid. You see, I think it's different now, isn't it? You get loot given to you or whatever, but and dungeons certainly you do, but that would annoy me if you just ran this like every week and then just the same thing dropped. Anyway, is what it is. Well, there we go. I'm sorry it wasn't much story today. There was a few little snippets in there, but it's just kind of for the people. I think people that watch this series particularly are, you know, quite not good subscribers, that's the wrong choice of words, but a big supporters of the channel, should we say. So all you guys that do watch this video and all you guys that are supporting the channel, thank you very much. I'm not going anywhere. There will be a little bit less content, but I hope you will stick with me through the World Cup and afterwards when, you know, it's nearly BFA time, and yeah, we'll look at that and go forward, and hopefully in BFA the channel really explodes and we have a lot of fun. It just leaves me to say, you know what I'm going to say, don't you? I'll see you next time. Stay frosty and have a good day. Bye bye.